Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Danny Gray to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled it. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 79 Bronco, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. Has a hole left, room to run. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish up their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Colts start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Into the hands of Harrison. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take the lead on the first play of the drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Gray now on the return.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get it.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down carry for Taylor. He will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
18, Cowboys, go!
From the red zone on 1st. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a 1-point game. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Go.
Daniels from the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Daniels throwing on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Sam Martin on now to punt it away on fourth. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Ready up.
First and 10 from the 32.
Check. Let's go now. Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
33-yard line.
19, 18.
Second and 10, back to throw. Left side, pump by Metcalf. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it'll be first down Colts.
First down.
Bronco 80.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tyler Newbin with the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
This is Metcalf working out right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Taylor trying the left side. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
70 Ranger.
Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crash.
They connect on the deep shot. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take the lead on the first play of the drive.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Gray now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Kraft has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Viking 18. Roll.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Dropping back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's another.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. 70 Lions. Warriors 70. Dragon 60.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 21-14, our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the 2nd quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points.
Mustang 19. Bronco 80. Cup 19. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
To throw here on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Has it down close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Colts tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Come on. 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels fits it through the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a New England 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You could do a lot worse than a quick little shuffle give sometimes. I like that play. That shuffle pass just keeps the defense honest, keeps them guessing a little bit. Normally goes for positive yardage, and sometimes you're even able to surprise that defense entirely.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Headed out right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now it's 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Again, Daniels to the air. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what.
He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 2nd quarter lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Gray now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Warrior 70.
They'll work against the blitz. Passes the 35. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 35.
All set to go now from the 35. They give to Taylor, right side. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
From the gun on 3rd down. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
19. Here we go.
One drawn up here for Daniels. And they shove him out. Looks like they got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Buying some time right. This one quickly to Dell. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a New England first down. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Daniels now on first down. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. He's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. To the air again, Daniels. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Gray now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? Pass to 60. Pass to 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Airing it out to start this drive. He finds Johnston. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. He cuts it back right. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Malik Washington. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for Patriots. First down.
On first down, here's Daniels. Chased out to his right. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Working on first down. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
79, bro. Press all in.
In the red zone on first. That one's incomplete in the end zone. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
This is Metcalf working that right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts parlay the interception into points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game 35 apiece. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Here's the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Colts are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. High-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Drop 50. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw.
Positive that effort. You didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
I'll throw it. Caught, nice gain left side. At the 20. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Okay, ready.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Go.
Now Daniels to throw. Connecting on the slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. So 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you go into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
So a solid game there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Got ready. Red.
Daniels from the pistol. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. He's going deep. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots start the second half with some needed points. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Gray now on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10.
Let's go. 69.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Kraft has it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Ready.
A give left side to Taylor. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Ready, ready.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Down. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
They're throwing it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
19 Lions. Mustang 19. Let's go.
To the air on third and long. Buys time, rolling right. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. Takes another one. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Ready.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
That one connects. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a third-quarter lead. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 42.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Daniels on first down. Hits him on the out route. Shoots away from one. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Daniels now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Putting a receiver in motion. On second down, it's Etienne. And he'll get them enough for a first down. A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing a look at from the training staff. From the gun, it's Daniels. Going deep here for the end zone. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots can tie it up after hitting Pater in the third. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Gray now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, Taylor. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Here we go. Not trap 50. Trap 50. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready. Go.
He's going to throw it. Gets it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Running right. This is Taylor. He's got it in the red zone. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up on first and 10.
First down.
19 Lions
at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Complete to Quentin Johnston. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 6-yard line.
Second and 3 now.
Dragon 60. Drag.
And they just get the play off. On the move, headed right. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Get it. 70 Lions.
On the draw, this is Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a first down here.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. He rolls to his right, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Colts take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
56.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Escapes a defender. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. No one's around him. He's got space. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Now Daniels off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. That's back-to-back for down. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He put everything he had into this one. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots now trail by just a point in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Patriots bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Taylor now up the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Colts, first down.
Going to the ground again on first. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He's across midfield into Patriot territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18.
He's going to throw this one. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. So there's a flag on the field. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Backed up after that penalty. This is 3rd down.
Trap 60. Come on. Set. 18, 60, Maverick. 6.
Back to throw it. He finds Johnston. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
63. Patriots.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun. Brought in right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Daniels. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from the 37. Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Has it at the 7. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots now trail by just a point in the 4th. Tank Dell the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff for Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
This is Taylor. He dodged the tackle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Five men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down.
Viking 18.
Now to throw. Puts everything he has under this one. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Mustang 19.
Throwing now. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a New England 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Okay, ready?
Line and set. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Setting up the screen here for Harrison. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's a design run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. From the 18-yard line, another try on 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Buying some time right. Cut near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it? They'll throw it right over your head. These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Come on, come
They're
on.
all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Ready?
A designed run. Daniels will keep it. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one.
Look at 19.
This one set up for Daniels. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Get it?
Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's 2nd and goal. He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Penalty almost gave them a new set of downs, Brock. After the flag, all they need is a yard here on 3rd. It's a designed run for him. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. Last thing they wanted to do was make this field goal try easier, but they were jumpy, and they did just that.
Chase McLaughlin
On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
And if you hear that celebration, Kate, over there on the sidelines, it's those defenders celebrating once again. It was their work, their turnover they forced that gave them the chance to send that kicker out and go win this game.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Liking 18. Ready?
He'll look to throw it. Flush out now to his left. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
act your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.